What's good?
Zion and Justin interview. Take one.
Bro, how you feeling about this? This is more than a music video to me. All right. This is a lot more than just me setting up a camera and recording my music. A lot more went into this. If you could think back, because it's been how long since we filmed? Like March last year, right? March, but yeah, we were in the studio doing the music in like January. Right. Eesh. Right. Yes, we will never have a release that takes this long again. Don't worry. I think I learned a lot because I bit off a little bit more than I understood I could chew. I could chew it, but it was a lot. All right. First off, ribeye steak or oxtail? Where do you? That's a you're funny. You're a funny guy. Oh man, oh my the God. People want to know because this might be a how can I trust you question. This might be it. This might break people's souls and spirits. That is an ultimatum. Okay. And I'm gonna tell him why. Because he is so adamant that ribeye is the best red meat ever known to man. But before I even tried ribeye, I'm like, oxtail is the best thing, best red meat ever. I don't even eat a lot of red meat, but you know, I tried ribeye. It was alright. It was okay. Wow. I distinctly remember going to a roadhouse in Texas and you looked at your mother and closed your eyes. I don't know where you went. You went to Narnia. You went to, the one that got away's house. I don't know where you went, but you went somewhere like, oh, hey now. Maybe it's because I'm comparing the experience to Oxtail. So maybe I did enjoy, I will give you that. Maybe I enjoyed myself in the moment, but now that I'm like literally comparing that experience to every time I have oxtails, I'm like, okay. Did you get that the video I sent you about the oxtail pizza in DC? Yeah, I saw that. That was a pile of meat. I tried an oxtail pizza. Do you know GyeNyame? Yeah, they had a oxtail pizza, and it was good. It was good. I'm pretty sure there's some better out there though. Right. In Baltimore, you have a you got a nice Baltimore accent. I mean, I'm from here too. What does Baltimore mean to you? Because you are always telling me about some new place to go. Well, now that I really sit back and think about it, it's my home. Like a lot of times, I think about what it would be like to live somewhere else, especially with everything that goes on in the city, like, and just wanting to, like, the adventurous side of it, just wanting to experience more of the world and like leave where I'm from to be a memory and not just a destination. Yeah. But when I really think about what the city means to me, what it's given me, what it's taught me, it's it's been the biggest lesson of my life. Inherently, I've been here, and that's a mindset of by choice. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like I don't have to look at it that way, but yeah, when I think about like what I've gone through, everything, almost everything major that's happened in my life, being here, I have been able to soak in the lessons that I otherwise wouldn't have gotten if I didn't try to get those things. Yeah. So I'm really grateful for the city, honestly. Yeah. That's cool. That's how I feel about Baltimore. A lot of stuff does happen here, but yeah, it's almost like people that don't live here, they just don't know how the city is kind of its own special place. Right. And the people in it are special. And the east side people are different from the west side people a little bit. And yeah, the Dundalk people are different from the Hartford. It's just a lot of. Yeah. What high school did you go to? And where'd you graduate? I graduated from the Baltimore School for the Arts. Okay. You have to like be a dancer or a singer or yeah. So it was at first a performing arts school, but they branched out to like visual arts and like film and stage design and production, things like that. Yeah. But I went there for acting, theater. Okay. You do seem, I would say, natural on camera. You don't seem to like care that you're being filmed. Is that kind of from school? I really couldn't tell you. I mean, if I think back to my childhood, whenever like a camera was on, it was just like a time to have fun because it's like we're catching this on tape. I don't want it to just be boring. You feel what I'm
Okay.
saying? Like if something is on camera, I'm expecting it to be not out of the ordinary, but something worth looking at.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
But yeah, we did get film experience there, and like definitely like a crazy experience going to that school.
Is,
In many ways.
yeah. Is there anyone like any teachers or administrators or anything like that that you would want to like, hey, thanks? Anyone?
How many can I name? I mean, first off, you know what? Shout out to Paul.
Oh, just Paul. Who's Paul?
Firstly,
Okay.
shout out to Paul. That he was one of our acting teachers, and we definitely had a interesting relationship for a bit.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't make it too easy on him some of the time, but just going through my own things. But
Yeah.
sometimes you don't know the lesson you'll learn from something until after you're out of it.
Yeah.
And I'm definitely grateful to Paul for sure.
Uh-huh.
On thing, I mean, Roz, she was always just like a positive entity whenever I saw her. Just whenever I saw her, she would smile,
Yeah.
say hi, like want to know how we're doing, things like that.
Yeah.
Becky, another just positive source that we could go to and just, let go. But she would also push us. Like she was sweet and kind and caring, but she would also push us. I remember Kaya, one of our movement teachers in acting. He opened our mind up to what a career in the acting industry or the art industry could be,
Yeah.
and not what it has to be. Not what everybody says it will be. And I definitely, even though I didn't pursue the career in acting, I definitely appreciated that
Yeah.
because it encouraged us to think outside of the box from like regular social norms
Yeah.
and things like that. Um, uh, yeah.
Well, I definitely want to say thank you to Paul and Roz and Becky because I don't know, you made it so easy and natural to film and like even when I asked you like it was this something you wanted to do, you just yep, let's do it. You just kind of like you got up early sometimes when when I needed you to and so I appreciate it. Whatever they instilled and whatever they taught you, it was super easy. So thanks to Paul, Becky, and Roz. Would you say it's hard being an artist in Baltimore? I guess if you were to be a thespian, a dancer, a singer, or a cellist, is Baltimore a hard place to like?
I definitely would say so because from what I've seen growing up and currently, the odds of somebody making it nationwide or global coming from the city is very slim. But the craziest part is that there's so much talent in Baltimore. You know what I mean? Like, there's so much talent in Baltimore. There's so many people that if you were to actually meet them and see what they could do, you'd be like, why didn't I know you before this?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And it's crazy to think that we, in my opinion, from the places I've gone or from what I know, we have so much talent compared to like other small cities. And not that it's a competition, but I mean, I might be a little biased.
I think you're right. Yeah.
We have so much talent, but the amount of people that actually make it out of Baltimore to do something bigger than just this city is very slim.
I agree. I agree. Growing up here playing basketball, and there's a lot of sports talent. There's a lot of artistic talent here.
Yeah.
Which is why I wanted to rent out the theater and extend it to anyone that wants to submit a music video so that or maybe we can fill that place with lots of producers and people that are connected, maybe people that are just passing through the city at a particular time and they say, wow, that's here in Baltimore? This is in the DMV? This is, I don't want people to only think about DC when they think of the DMV. I want people to really remember that Baltimore does have a lot of talent. I agree.
Yeah.
I see your skates up there. What does skating in Baltimore at Shake and Bake. What does that mean to you? What does it even mean to the city? Because I don't know that there's no other roller skating rinks in the city of Baltimore.
No, there's not. There's not. Every other skating rink is in a county, surrounding counties.
Yeah.
But me and Shake and Bake have an interesting relationship. Actually didn't grow up going to Shake and Bake. I went to Hot Skates, and that was in Woodlawn.
I remember high skates.
Yeah. So when I got back into skating about 2 years ago, Shake and Bake was the closest place to go. Um, like it seemed like the only thing available. So through that, we grew tight. Me and Shake and Bake. Even in here, they call me Shake and Bake Shorty. Like because I don't know, it's just a place where you can let go.
Yeah.
Like even though some things from outside of the rink carry into the rink sometimes, it's like a place where people who are passionate about this specific art can finally have a place to just let it be without outside opinions and things like that. When you hit the floor, it's a different world.
Right. Yeah, it is. And I mean, and you juggle a lot of stuff. I mean, right now you're cutting my hair. You play cello. You skate. You definitely have enough time to socialize. You force it in there. I
I
just
have
saw
to.
an Instagram story where you were snowboarding. So how do you manage everything?
Man, I don't even know how to answer that. I mean, honestly, I would just make dedicated time to what has to get done, and then the rest you can figure out what to do with what you want to get done. Because what has to get done isn't an option, so you have no choice but to get them done. So after all that is figured out and sorted out, then you can make time for the other things that you want to do.
Yeah.
I also think it's important not to lose yourself trying to chase what the world wants you to chase. Like obviously we have to get money and we have to, work for our place in society, but I think it's something beautiful about being able to stay the course even when it's not like the popular opinion or even when that's not what everybody's encouraging you to do. Like doing what's good for your spirit, your person, and not just what, the government is telling you to do or whatever.
Yeah. I mean, speaking of that, like a lot of people in Baltimore, a lot of people that look like us, they may want to go to the NBA or the NFL or they want to rap or have a music career, like, being in front of the camera in a way where they may be saying things that are, I'm not going to knock anybody for their art, positive for the community, or maybe even not so positive, but you play something that I would call sort of abstract. You play the cello. Who taught you how to play? Why the cello? And how long have you been playing? What's that background?
Um, and me playing the cello was actually a mistake, more or less, because I was in elementary school, I think like third grade or something like that, and the music teacher at my school, Dr. Norwitz, shout out not Dr. Norwitz, she came into the classroom, handed out permission slips for like the strings, like orchestra or whatever, and I didn't know that it was only three instruments. So I went home and I'm like, I want to play the bass guitar. So I wrote that, and my mom was like, you can't play the bass guitar. It's only three instruments. So I'm like, Mom, which one should I do? Basically, like trying to figure out which one should I do. And she's like, I think you would like the cello. And without even looking into it, I'm just like, okay. I just saw it as a way to like get out of class and do something else fun, like play an instrument. That was already cool to me, like to be able to play an instrument.
Yeah,
So yeah, that's how that started.
that's cool. That's cool. And who taught you? Was it just Dr. Norwood at the school, or
No, so Dr. Norwich was actually a viola player.
okay?
That was her primary instrument. But she knew enough about violin and cello to be able to teach it, like at a beginner's level. But yeah, that's who started me. But she encouraged that I join private lessons, and that's when I started with Dr. Kozlov. Shout out to Dr. Kozlov. I hope you're seeing this. Yeah, I started private lessons with him, and my skill began to just grow at a faster rate because he's extremely experienced, like crazy on the cello, crazy on the cello.
Nice. Kozlov, where is he from?
He's Russian.
Well,
Yeah, he's
well, I
Russian.
will second that. Thank you, Dr. Kozlov. Comrade.
Yeah, he's Russian.
Okay. Yeah, well, he did a great job. Like, speaking of mistakes, like, this wasn't a mistake necessarily, but I just came to you and I said, hey, listen to this song. Do you think you can play it? And you just said, yes, I can play it. That was it. You didn't need to read any music or whatever. Is that Dr. Kozlov that tunes your ear and or do you have whatever they call perfect pitch and all that?
I don't think I have perfect pitch, but Dr. Kozlov definitely inspired me in many ways throughout the journey. Most of all, I would say technically, because if you could see how this man's fingers move when he's playing the cello, it's absolutely crazy. The clarity and precision that he plays with is just crazy. It's actually mind blowing. But I had one other big inspiration when it came to the cello and creativity, and that was a guy named Sheku Mason. He's a British cellist.
Okay.
I actually saw him play one time. He had this big fro, and it was just it was crazy to see somebody that looks like me doing something like that and being so incredibly.
Oh, he's black?
Yes, he's black. He had an
Oh, okay.
afro playing the cello in front of all of these people who don't look like him. I remember my dad took me as like a gift, but for whatever reason, I was like mad that night. I was younger and I was just like kind of grunchy and things, but I couldn't help but to be fascinated and actually enjoy what Sheikh was like displaying on the stage, and that inspired me incredibly. So like a few years after that, I found him again like on the internet. He had played at the royal wedding for
Okay.
like over in the UK,
Uh-huh.
and I was just I indulged into his music way more from that point. Like he would do different arrangements of different songs. Like he made an arrangement to "No Woman No Cry" by Bob Marley,
Yeah.
and I love that song. That's still one of my favorite songs on the cello now. He really inspired me to be able to just play beyond the sheet music. Once I found him, I stopped reading sheet music as much. Really, significantly less.
He doesn't read it as much.
Or he still plays
he-
classically, like he still does that, but it was really his creativity that inspired me. Yeah.
Got it. It is. That's cool. So I mean, with cello, like I think a lot of people know you as like okay, they call you Shake and Bake Shorty, so they know everyone knows that you roller skate, and obviously you are posting so much barber content when you're cutting hair and skating while you're cutting. And is cello something that everybody also knows you for, or is it like a hidden thing and no people don't know you as much for that?
It's really more hidden.
Okay.
Yeah, it's definitely more hidden. Once Barber on Skates took off, I mean, I guess I kept that kind of secluded, but I did go through a period where I was integrating all three, like skating, barbering, and cello. But yeah, cello isn't something that a lot of people know me for. I feel like quite a few people in the barbershop don't even know that I play the cello. Because I told him that, like, we were shooting for a music video or whatever. He was like, "Oh yeah, you do make music." And he was like, "What?" Like, asking details or whatever. I'm like, "It's for the cello." He's like, "What's that?"
Yeah.
I'm like, it's an instrument. But yeah, I feel like most people don't know me for that. More so for cutting hair
All right.
and with skates.
Well, we're gonna change that. I mean, at least that's my plan. I want the world to know. All right. And super serious question: do you think when the world finds out that you play cello as good as you do, on top of all the other talent, do you think it's going to help you get more hot chicks, more babes, fill up the new whip with some chicks?
Well, to answer your question, well, how do I? Why you doing? Why you doing this?
What am I doing? What?
No, that's fine.
I'm just saying. I'm not saying no. You don't have to accept. No. Oh, I just mean make you more attractive to the babes.
Well, I hope
You don't have to get them.
I hope that the music and the art that we share with the world inspires all, woman or man. I
Okay.
hope it makes me.
But women though.
I hope that women are inspired by the art to go into another art of their own choice. I do hope the women love it.
Okay.
As for yeah, I hope everybody loves it. I hope everybody loves it.
The women love it.
I hope women love it. I really hope the women love it. For sure. Bro, what are you talking
No, but you don't have to know. You don't have to get them. Like
Look,
Michael
this
Jackson
is-
wasn't getting
we got a
them. He was
recording.
just dancing and they would just faint. But
Right.
that's it.
Yeah, I mean, sure. That
Wouldn't
might,
that be cool?
you
You
know
make a girl faint from playing cello. You just go wow wow, and she's like,
that would be crazy. I mean, I don't think I would try to make somebody faint, but if that did happen, then so be it.
that'd be great. What's wrong with her? Zion. She got Zion. That'd be a verb.
You got Zion.
You got Zion.
Your,
I did.
Your creativity is unmatched. Genuinely unmatched.
Oh man. Does being this thin, slender guy help you do anything? Any of these many talents? Does it help you do these
Help me
things?
easier. Like,
Yeah, does it help you skate better? Does it help you cut hair better? Does it help you play cello better? Because people are going to want to follow
honestly-
you. They just need to know, do they need to lose a few pounds?
I honestly don't think so.
You don't think so? Yeah, I don't think so either.
If I weighed more and skated, the physics would be different.
Yeah, that's true.
So it would just be more to adjust to.
That's true. That's true.
I do think me being long helps with the cello, being able to stride more and long
Yeah.
fingers. I do think that helps.
Yeah. I remember when your fingers. It's like when when we were shooting at the stream, and I like stood on the rock behind you and was like over your head, and I was filming your fingers. That did help make that shot. I liked it. Your fingers are they're very helpful. For all the kids that do want to like go down the road or they only think that their only route to making money or being famous or anything like that might be sports or rapping or anything that is stereotypically kind of linked to us and our culture. What would you say to the kids to like help them understand that hey, there's more?
I would say don't do it for the fame or the clout. I would say don't do it for to impress other people necessarily. I would say do it for whatever your passion is and God. Because the point of art and artistry and making things that speak to people is you are expressing something that is true to you and other people feel it. So I don't really agree with the whole mindset of doing something to acquire fame. Like of course you want a lot of people to know your art. Like there's nothing wrong with that. But if your sole purpose is fame and clout and and admiration of that sort, I would change the focus.
I'm gonna push back a little bit
Change the focus.
because these kids may not know cello. Miss Norwood
Right.
may not come, and their mother may not say, "Hey, play cello," and they may not say yes. How do they, if they don't know something exists, how do they even begin to open up their perspective?
That's a good question.
Because I don't even think people know how old you are. How old are you?
I'm 19.
It's a lot of kids that are 5 years younger than you. They're 14.
Right. I would say, to a certain extent, genuinely try to be different. If you're coming from that background that you're saying where you don't even know what a cello is and you were never exposed to these things that a lot of people don't know about or a lot of people that look like us don't know about, I would say literally be interested in everything else besides what everybody else is interested in. Like of course I still like basketball, football. Like I'm not saying show no interest, but seek a path of knowledge that is another way instead of the same way that is expected of you. You know what I mean? There's so much out there to learn. There's so much out there to explore. Like so much of the world, so many hobbies and passions and art. Like there's so much besides football, basketball, music or like rapping, you know what I mean?
Right, right.
And those are all
Yeah, fine.
fine, like great arts in the sports too, but there's so
Mhm.
much more.
Yeah, because I thought about when I had hoop dreams when I was young, and I did the math and I realized there was about 330 players in the NBA, and I said, wait a minute, there's like more than that number in Baltimore that are really, really good players.
Right.
There's only 300 some people in
In the
the
NBA.
NBA.
And they still got to make it past
And they
high
got,
school, college, hopefully
yeah,
D1, and then to
yeah.
the NBA.
But you'll be playing cello for the rest of your life. But you can't play basketball at that same level for the rest of your
No.
life. I mean, everybody can't be LeBron, but
Yeah.
you can definitely get a skill like what you have and really just work on it. And
Yeah.
you got a guitar
And
too, right? Like, did you
yeah,
start?
I got a guitar. I practice a little bit, but I haven't not as much as I should have. Not as
Okay,
much as I should.
okay.
I definitely need to integrate that into the schedule a little more. Because I'm glad that you're bringing this up because art, like music and things like this, even if it's theater or like painting, like visual art, film, whatever it is, these are things that you will be able to communicate through for the rest of your life. Like it doesn't matter if your knees get old or like
Right.
if you have joint pain in your elbow, like you can still work a camera. You know what I mean? Like you can still pick up your violin, pick up your cello, you know, sit at the keyboard, sit at the piano and tell a story. Like the impact that can be made from art is nothing like it.
Well said. What did you think when I even brought this music video to you? And why did you say yes?
I didn't think it would be nearly as big as big as this is right now at all. I thought it was just something where it's like, oh, do you think you do this? This would be fun, cool. Like you know how you are. You were just chill, you know. Like, hey, you wanna go to Thailand? Oh, cool. Like it was like that. Like I didn't know this is what I was signing up for, but I don't regret it at all. I don't regret it at all.
Your mom and your brother, they're in the film. They're in the film too. They're in the music video also.
Yeah.
Can you talk about that? Did it surprise you that it just wasn't you, or just wasn't you and your brother?
It didn't surprise me because, like I just said a few minutes ago, your creativity is unmatched. So, like, I'm actually not surprised that you thought of something like that. It definitely means a lot to me that not only my brother but my mom was able to participate too, because, especially because of the actual storyline of the film, like how we'll start together. And I don't know about you, but I've interpreted this film like differently. I don't know if you like intended it for it to be this way, but the way that we start off together, like we start our day off together, to me that's like us starting our life together. We were once young, we were living in the same house, same parents, we had our siblings or whatever, playing around, we were together. We get older or we get ready in the morning and we prepare to part for some time. You know what I mean? Which could also correlate or symbolize us getting older and you know choosing our own separate paths in life
Yeah.
and not being able to do as many things as we once did when we were kids. And then we finally leave the house and that's almost like when I chose to pick up the Clippers and he chose to pick up the camera for the first time. You know what I mean? It's crazy to me because at the end of it, we finally come back together and we didn't leave what we got in the journey. We didn't leave that behind. We brought it with us and came together with that. You
Yeah.
know, that shot of us, of me in the bowl with him and he's skating around me. That is the perfect shot of unison. You know what I mean? Like we went our separate ways, acquired all these knowledge and resources, all of this stuff. It could be good memories, trauma, whatever it is. We came back together and we filtered out the bad and communicated with the good with our music and skateboarding is an art in my eyes and we put that together and I think that's just the perfect shot of unison because anybody that knows us knows that me and his friend are pretty different people.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
we have our similarities, but we're pretty different people. But I think it's amazing how we could just like come together like that. And lastly, to like when we did end up coming back together in the film, that kind of symbolizes to me like how we went our separate ways in the adult world or whatever, but we still find our way back to each other, like gravity or whatever. Like we just went snowboarding a couple times this season, and it was just us two. Like that's me and my brother. You feel what I'm saying? Me and my big brother. Like he's doing tricks that I gotta try. I try it and then I get hurt. Like dang it, why did I try that? But that's literally how it's always been. Like yeah, shout out to Son. Shout out to Son, man. Yeah.
I don't know if you remember the chair that we had at Shake and Bake.
Yeah.
Have you looked at it? What?
Of course.
Yeah. What does the chair mean? What'd you think of it? I don't know. That was a little surprise from me to you, I guess.
Yo, I'm gonna take a pause real quick and just say like, I'm really grateful for y'all. Like, I really am really appreciative for y'all because y'all have an ability to bring out the light in people and bring out the good in people, and not just people, but situations and environments that most people, the vast majority of people, just don't even care enough to recognize. And y'all really like brought it to life. So like, I definitely appreciate y'all for that. And but all that to say, like the chair and me, I can't say I really experienced anything like that before. Like even though it's a material thing, like it's a chair and people wrote on it, but it's more than that. It means more than that. Like people actually showing their support to something, you know, positive or something that actually means a lot to us. Not just me, like to us, that we all poured ourselves into, put in effort.
Sign your name, you can write something nice behind it, it's cool, but look at that chair, you can write with it.
Like that definitely meant a lot. It's not too many times that I actually see like genuine support or a lot of it from the community for things like this. You know, it's more like mainstream things. So seeing that definitely meant a lot for sure. Sure.
It was cool. It was cool. And just the way that it looked, it was just so contrasty. And I'm like, I don't know, we could take a group photo.
Why
or
how
it
did
could
you
be,
think of that?
I don't know how I thought of it. I just knew you had that black chair that we were recording on when we were around, and we put it in the car with us. And I'm like, we should somehow, like, this chair has been with us on this journey, and how could we make it even more special? And I don't know, then I just came with the marker, and let's just have people sign it, and it'll be like, all right, cool. And maybe one day it could just like be hanging up on the wall, and it's just like, that's it. That was like my first, I don't know, everyone has like their, when they start a business, they have their first dollar up on the wall that they made. And I'm like, maybe this chair could just be with you somewhere, and you just kind of remember this as a positive kind of, whether it launches to something bigger, launches to something adjacent, whatever it does, it's just like, that was cool.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. Definitely. Definitely. Definitely.
What do you hope comes from putting this out into the world? I know you mentioned like just more people are led to art, but I'm trying to envision that theater being full of people. What do you envision? What do you want?
I want people to think outside the box. Like, I want people to be inspired by it, inspired to find their own way. Of course, I want as many people to see it as possible and lead to opportunity and things like that. But I want each and every person watching this to, like, see the film, and after you watch it, I want you to take a look inside. Seriously, like, take a look inside and reflect and think, what is it that I love that I could give to the world? Because not only are you looking out for yourself, you're feeding yourself and your spirit, but you're also being selfless. Because what I think a lot of people also fail to realize is that we live off of each other's art. That we feed off of each other's expression. So even if you don't think it's good enough, or like you don't think it's up to par, whatever excuse it could be, there's somebody out there that would be inspired by what you created. And I think that's great if everybody could just do that. You know.
Do you have any idea at all of what is next? And I think I'm thinking about cello. Obviously, I'm selfishly thinking about that for you. Obviously, you are a great barber. Like, I mean, you're 19. You're a great barber. What does 5 years from now feel like? Look like? Where do you see yourself as an artist?
5 years, 5 years, I'll still probably have the Clippers in my hands, but with a lot more freedom as far as seeing the world and sharing with more people. I want to be able to play music around the world. And I don't mean that as like selling out venues or things like that. I mean, that would be cool, but I mean, forming interpersonal connection with people all over the world. Seeing people from different backgrounds and with different, ethnicities and different stories that we can feed off of each other. We can breathe and live off of each other because we share our creation. That's what I see for myself in 5 years, for sure. And being able to inspire more people through art, like we're hoping to do with this.
I see that for you too, because I remember that. Man, how many years ago was it that you were cutting hair in London?
Hey, Z Cuts. What are we doing today?
We giving bits in London.
Are you gonna give Sterling a little bit with the tremors?
Yeah, that was like a year and a half ago.
A year and a half ago.
That's crazy.
Just pulled the clippers out and were. Was that a friend? You were cutting a friend's hair?
Yeah, he was the pianist for the play that we were doing.
Yeah.
And yeah, he supported the vision. He saw the vision and he supported it. And that was Sterling. Shout out Sterling.
Hello, Sterling. How do you feel after getting the cut by Zion cut?
Actually.
You want the real cut?
I want the full
40 minutes.
Yeah, that's
Definitely
right.
appreciate you for that. That was a really cool experience. We got to see Big Ben and things like that. That was cool.
This is a different shop than we shot at.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it is.
This is a different shop.
didn't think
Yes.
about that.
So people might be like, wait, I thought he was a barber at this place from the
Yeah.
video, but this place, what's going? Is he in two places or five?
Yeah, no. I move barbershops, guys.
Okay.
I move barbershops. It's a part of the journey. And yeah, I'm thankful for everything that led up to that point, everything that led me up to now. You know what I mean?
And who owns this place? Where are we?
We are in New Era Studios. New Era Studios. Shout out to Damo. Shout out to the whole crew, all the barbers. Shout out to everybody that supports the vision. Again, shout out to Damo for letting us record in the spot. Come check us out. We got a team of 17 barbers and stylists. We got like 14 barbers and 3 stylists. We have a braider and a stylist, a hybrid, you know what I mean? We got a lot of barbers here ready to service y'all. So, come check us out. 2209 North Charles Street.
That's it, bro. You did great. You did great.
You did great. Y'all did great. Juliana, you did great. No? Yeah. I did great.